sleeping late tonight. We have a dinner thing tomorrow we're gonna try to prepare for. I'm working on the Wallenstein project. Oh shit. Working on the Wallenstein project. So yeah. These little bats. Let's see. Got these at Walmart. They were like $4. Thing was is that they were like $1. I think they were $1 last year. I mean, it was double. It was a double-sided sheet, but I'm pretty sure I remember them being $1 the year before last to get like these little bat cling things like that. And then I don't know. The economy is just kind of fucky right now, so um, I guess the prices of little stupid shits go up like that, which is fine. So whatever. It was $4. It's not that big of a deal. Um, but you know, it's just I still want to get it. I like bats. I mean, I wish I had wall clings all over this damn place. I mean, I don't. You know, if I'm being honest, I don't hate this house, but I mean, we're not gonna be here that much longer, and so it's like I can go spend a bunch of money and a bunch of time making this house like perfect and just the way that I like to, and then have to leave, like, and take it all down and repair it and put it back the way that it was. So, and I've not been so good about that. I mean, the last time I really customized a place to live, um, they made it really, really cool, like really my thing. I ended up leaving very quickly, and it was a pain in the ass. And somebody else actually took the time and effort to clean it up and repaint it and all that stuff for me. So yeah. Anyway, so I am going to die because, like I said, I have a wedding dinner tomorrow, and I've got a wedding the next day, so a dinner tomorrow evening, and then like a whole day of events with a wedding tomorrow or the day after tomorrow rather. Ugh, it's getting late. I'm kind of crashing from caffeine. I had a little mental thing earlier where I was feeling like really, really manic. I was feeling really good because it's starting to get cold. It's starting to get cold. It's starting to feel nice. And I really, really like the fall time coming in, and I'm starting to get those fun little vibes of my sort of like my teenage years of like listening to goth music and dressing up and just being silly and smoking and walking around in the cold and playing music and guitars and all that kind of shit. Um, so anyway, the one that I'm using, I historically have used. Oh fuck! What's the brand? I use the same one. Starts with an F. God damn it! I'll probably put it up somewhere, but it was like a black number 10, and it has this one chick on it, and I've used it since I was 17 or 16 or 17, whenever I first started dyeing my hair like regularly. Um, and so the last time I dyed my hair, which I didn't do a perfect job, anybody who was looking saw that there were spots. I used this. This is the black number 1. And this is a little bit more expensive. Like, I'm used to getting the little $3 ones. This one, on the other hand, um, it's really nice. It doesn't stain my scalp and stuff nearly as bad, and it washes out. Unfortunately, it also only lasts about, as you can see, it really only lasts about a month and a half before it starts. But I mean, by then your roots will start growing out anyway, right? So I've got kind of a unique situation when it comes to dyeing of hair, right? So I'm sure you can probably see that only about And it's different in different sections, right? Because I had my head shaved and I had a skullet. And then the hair that was growing back quickest was the hair that didn't need to be chemically treated. And so, like, right now, I've got hairs in up near the crown and over here that are still coming in, and so there's areas where I could add more dreads, but they would literally be like green to scalp. So but so this is all Afrel and Kanekalon of various kinds, and it will not take the dye, which is perfect because I want it to remain green and orange and all that shit. But the hair on my head, I want to be black. So now what I'm going to have to do is... I really don't want to do this, but I think I'm going to have to take all my beads out. And I'm going to section my hair into 4 different sections so I can start dyeing it and I can keep them out of the way. And dyeing my shitty dreadlocks. Actually, some of them are not that bad. Some of them are still growing up, and they're, it's messy, but I like messy. I think it looks more gothic. So, but yeah. So let me go ahead and take my beads out, and we'll apply some petroleum jelly to the tops and sort of do all that stuff. Okay, there we go. Just in case. Don't want to be playing that music because YouTube gets mad and my videos get blocked in countries that I don't want my videos blocked in. So, we don't live in a perfect world. We have these so there's something I feel like I have to mention that again I feel very lucky about is that since I've been on HRT, my fingers have shrunk. I don't think everybody gets that, but this thing's tight. Now, of course, I can't get any jars open anymore. But so I've been deciding that I needed to buy some rings because I think rings are fun, and most of my rings that I have are quite masculine. I mean, they're like, bats and coffins and things like that, but they're thick and chunky, and some of them are okay, and a lot of them are a little bit more on the masculine side, and I'm not really about that, so I decided I'm just going to start getting some more rings instead, something to switch them out for, because I don't wear these rings, they're too masculine for me, they're too chunky. And I'm going to buy rings in the size that I knew myself to be, with the conventional wisdom that your fingers don't change size because your finger size is mostly made up by the bone, right? So what I found out is that that's not true in my case. I had myself sized at some point in time, and I've lost fat and muscle on the fingers, and I've gone down in size in multiple areas. Let's see here. Let's see if I can get all this shit into this bottle. So for example, now I'm a huge person, but just for example, my pinky a few years ago, I'm supposed to take this little cap thing off here before I start shaking it, so that's convenient. I don't have to cut anything, which is nice. My pinkies 2.5, 3 years ago were size 9. I bought size 9 rings for them on multiple occasions, found them here and there, and they fit pretty snugly. They're relatively comfortable, but kind of snug. Recently, bought a size 7 ring, a little experiment, and it fits this one. Not this one, it's too tight for this one, but it fits this one. So I'm thinking this one's more like a 7.5, maybe an 8, and this one would be like a 7.5 or a 7.25. So that's interesting. And then a ring that I ordered from out of the country. I think it was from out of the country. It was this gorgeous coffin amethyst ring I got for my thumbs, because I've never been able to find thumb rings because my thumbs were size 15. Huge, I know. And I bought it, slipped it on, falls right off. I can put it all the way back on the furthest knuckle and it still falls right off. So at least for these, the size of my finger size has gone down. So that's, I don't know if that's a good thing or not. So here we go. That's not quite mixed. Let me mix them a little bit further. The last time I screwed up and got in a hurry and I missed a whole patch over here, so I'm going to pay extra special attention to that side. In my experience doing this, being as aggressive as you have to be with them, you get the dye all over and around them in all the different areas. It's going to do some detangling in any of the weaker unlocked ones, and it's going to take some of those stray hairs that tend to happen in my head and make them, like, you know, twist and stuff. And it's going to be a pain in the ass, but worth it. So worth it. There we go. Let's see where the green is starting to get nice and soaked. That's what I want. So it'll come right out of that green. See how that kind of looks in this gray. Blue gray kind of green color. That's what we want. This stuff, you're supposed to give it 30 minutes, but it's taking me so long to get it in my hair. I think I'm probably going to give it 25. ish. And then wash it out. That's good. Okay, that one's good. I can get to that. But yeah, I'll go ahead and set a timer and yeah. So I wanted to call attention to these. Look at this. Look at these socks. They are so precious. My girlfriend bought these for me the other day. Oh my god. I appreciate that so much. She's such a sweetheart. So cute. I've never really had like cute socks before, so this is like my first pair of socks that I actually really like, and they fit me, which is a wonder. So and I wait forever. I'll wait. It looks good enough. Okay, so, like, when, obviously you can see, like, all the extra stuff just washed straight out, and when you're rinsing with the dreads, you kind of have to do that a whole bunch. I wouldn't suggest doing that with, like, there, look at that. Ended up trying to make myself a new dreadlock. Even with... insane. Anyway, I left my hair thing somewhere, so I'm gonna walk around with these sopping things in my head. Oh, there is still a little bit of blackness in my face. Okay, that's okay. I'm gonna take a shower tomorrow anyway before I go anywhere. See, this is what I mean. This was pinky ring. It actually fits on this one now. This one, some random one that I thought that could fit right there. Fits all the way on. Nice slippery. This one was like a middle finger ring. Slips right off. This one was supposed to be right here. Slips right off. Fit right here now. This one, this is right here. Slips right off. Nothing. This was the one ordered. It's supposed to be the right size, and just flip around all these things. See if I can get it to hold steady with some kind of wire. Make it look pretty. It'd be nice. Get the right size and of course. Right, and I've just pulled my hair out after being wrapped up in a towel for God's it's been about an hour and it's still like dripping wet because that's what dreadlocks do. So I'm gonna make some hot tea and I'm gonna curl up and read and try to go to bed because it's 1 in the morning and I gotta be up and do stuff tomorrow. So yeah, but you know, I think it worked well enough, as you can see. And so